Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about something really interesting that most music producers don't know. Did you know that a whopping 90% of listeners will judge your music based on the quality of your mix? That's right, it's not about the genre, it's not about the style, it's about how your song sounds in that mix. And the truth is, most home studios just can't deliver that level of quality. I mean, think about it, when you're listening to your favorite song, you're not thinking about the individual instruments or the vocals, you're thinking about how everything comes together to create this cohesive sound. And that's exactly what a good mix can do for your music. But, as a music producer, you know how hard it can be to get that perfect mix. You spend hours tweaking the levels, adjusting the EQ, and compressing the tracks, but sometimes it just doesn't sound right. And that's where the PreSonus Eris 3.5 studio monitors come in. They're designed to deliver that studio-quality sound that'll take your music to the next level. These speakers are specifically designed for near-field music production, which means they're perfect for home studios, desktop computer setups, and even hi-fi audio systems. If you're interested in learning more about the PreSonus Eris 3.5 studio monitors, the link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've actually been using these guys for a while now in my own home studio, and I can confidently say that they've been a total game changer for me. I mean, let me tell you, these speakers pack a punch. 50 watts of Class AB power is a lot to be dealing with in a compact speaker, but PreSonus has done an amazing job of taming the high end to make them sound clear and accurate. One of the things that really impressed me about these speakers is their ability to handle a wide range of frequencies. From the deep bass notes to the highest treble frequencies, these speakers can handle it all with ease. And the best part is, they do it without introducing any distortion or coloration to the sound. I mean, we've all been in situations where we're listening to a song and suddenly the bass starts to sound muddy or the highs start to sound harsh. But with the PreSonus Eris 3.5 studio monitors, that's never a problem. The sound is always clear, always accurate, and always true to the original recording. But what really sets these speakers apart is their ultra-wide listening sweet spot. I mean, we've all been there, you're mixing a track, and then suddenly you get up to grab a snack or refill your coffee cup, and the speakers just don't sound the same anymore. Not with these guys. The natural high-frequency response and the way they seem to disappear into the background make it feel like you're right in the sweet spot every time. And that's a huge advantage when you're working on a mix, because it allows you to move around the room and still get an accurate sense of how the music is going to sound. And then there's the connectivity. You've got balanced inputs on the back, so whether you're using your computer, your keyboard, or any other audio device, you can just plug it right in and go. No fiddling around with adapters or converters. And because you can control the volume from the front panel, you're never going to have to worry about your listeners being blasted by some unwanted sudden noise. Plus, with the built-in headphone jack, you can quickly switch to headphones and get a more accurate sense of the mix, or just listen to your tracks on the go without disturbing anyone else in the house. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about room tuning? Won't I have to spend hours figuring out how to get these speakers to sound just right in my tiny home studio? Actually, it couldn't be easier. With the high and low frequency tuning controls on the back, you can get these speakers sounding spot on in just a few minutes. No more worrying about how they're going to sound when you take the mix out into the wider world. With the Eris 3.5s, you can trust that it's going to sound like $1,000,000. Of course, as with anything in life, there are some trade-offs. The first con I've run into is that these speakers can be a bit more expensive than some other options on the market, but trust me, it's worth every penny. I mean, think about it, you're investing in your music, and you want to make sure that it sounds the best it can. And that's exactly what the PreSonus Eris 3.5 studio monitors will do for you. Another thing to mention is that they're fairly sensitive to positioning. If you're not careful, you can end up with a buildup of bass frequencies that can sound a little awkward. But when you do get it right, man, that's when everything falls into place and you know you've got something special. I've also been impressed with the build quality of these speakers. They're solid, they're well made, and they look great in my home studio. I mean, let's be real, when you're working on music, you want to be inspired by your surroundings. And the PreSonus Eris 3.5 studio monitors are definitely inspiring. They're a reminder that you're working on something special, something that's going to be heard by people all over the world. Overall, I'm so excited to be sharing these speakers with you guys today. With their clear, accurate sound, ultra-wide listening sweet spot, and powerful, compact design, the PreSonus Eris 3.5 studio monitors are an absolute must-have for any music producer, whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started. They're perfect for anyone who wants to take their music to the next level, and I'm confident that they'll make a huge difference in your productions. And the best part? They're available for purchase today. If you want to check out all the product details and see how they can take your mix to the next level, link is in the description below.